Why did China use forced labor for economic gain? Imagine a system where prisons do more than just hold people. They become engines of economic growth. That's what happened with China's Laogai system. It was set up in the early 1950s to help the country rebuild after years of war and chaos. The government believed that forced labor could help develop the economy faster and cheaper. Instead of paying workers, the state used prisoners to work on big projects like building dams, roads, and mines. These projects would have been very costly if paid with regular wages, so using forced labor cut expenses a lot. The communist government saw forced labor as a way to turn criminals and political opponents into productive citizens. They called it reform through labor, meaning they believed working in prison could help change a person's character and align them with socialist ideals. This also helped keep social order, as many political dissidents and religious practitioners were imprisoned and forced to work. Their labor contributed directly to state projects, boosting the economy and helping the government meet its goals. During the late 20th century, especially after Deng Xiaoping's reforms, the use of forced labor expanded even more. Prisons started producing goods like clothing, toys, and electronics for export and domestic sale. These goods were made without paying wages, which made them cheaper than products made by regular factories. This helped China grow its manufacturing sector rapidly and compete globally. It also meant that the government could generate more revenue without relying solely on taxes. The Laogai system was also a way to suppress dissent. Political opponents, religious followers, and activists were imprisoned and forced to work, which kept social unrest in check. The system allowed the government to control both the economy and society at the same time. Practically, forced labor allowed China to build massive infrastructure projects at a fraction of the usual cost. It helped produce everything from agricultural products to manufactured goods like toys and electronics. This low-cost labor pool was a key factor in China's rise as a manufacturing powerhouse. It attracted foreign investment and boosted exports, which in turn strengthened the legitimacy of the Communist Party. In the end, the use of forced labor was seen by the government as a tool for economic development, social reform, and political control. It was believed to help transform the country into a modern socialist state. But it also led to serious human rights issues, with many prisoners suffering exploitation and abuse. These practices remain as a dark chapter in China's history, even as the country continues to grow economically today.